It is official. Leny Yoro is a Manchester United player for at least the next 5 years, as he has put pen to paper on that 5-year contract. Like we've been saying, it is done, it is dusted. Meanwhile, another player Man United has been linked with for so many years. In every summer, I think the last 3 consecutive summers, Man United has been linked to Adrien Rabiot. And guess what? He is a free agent. He's talking to several clubs. Could Man United be among them? My name is Webb. In yours is cooking, and it's cooking. In yours is cooking. Oh, now it's serving. In yours has cooked. Now it's serving. This is the right time to feel good as a Man United supporter, and I feel like we are exactly where Arsenal were before, and they are where we were. I will tell you, football, what a beautiful game. Arsenal supporters were for the longest time during transfer windows like this laughing at Man United because of the lack of activity. Because I mean, when is the last time United signed players this early? Marquee signings. This Leny Yoro deal, I'm telling you, is the deal of the summer. It's the best deal of the summer. It's hands down going to be. We will be here reviewing the deals made by all clubs, by the way. Leny Yoro, you snatch from Real Madrid. Who does that? Who snatches from Real Madrid in this day and age? 15-time Champions League winners. What? They've got Carlo Ancelotti, the best manager now in the world, probably the best of all time. La 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 la. Fiorentino Perez, the president. He's the model president of a football club. Do you think it's a mean feat? Sajim for you. For those of you who are calling for the head of Sajim, here you are. This is a dose, and he is not even started. So here's the thing. Leny Yoro has finally signed for Man United on a 5-year deal. He's going to be earning not less than 7 million euros per year. Big contract for a player who is coming from a League One club, from Lille, not even Paris Saint-Germain, not Monaco, the rich guys, but he's coming from Lille to Man United, earning this amount of money. He has been expedited ahead of long-term players United was linked with, the likes of Ugarte, the likes of Mathis Delete. This player is a generational talent. And Man United, this is what Ineos has been saying. They want to build the big stars themselves so that we reach a point when clubs like Real Madrid will be coming to us like they did come to us for players like Cristiano Ronaldo. This is the Ineos we want. Like this video, guys. And I thank you so much for those of you who already like the videos we drop. But if you don't, it's important if you like our videos and if you subscribe. I've realized that the biggest percentage of you do not subscribe to our videos despite watching them. And I'm not here to force you to do that. But if indeed you feel like this channel makes sense to you as a Man United supporter, it's very good if you subscribe and like, because how the algorithm works, the more you like, the more the video is recommended for others to watch. So bigger reach, that's what it means. And I hope I'm not getting ahead of myself. It's a humble request that for the growth of the channel, please like our videos. If indeed, don't like if what I'm saying doesn't make sense to you. Like if indeed what I'm saying makes sense to you. But let's get proper into the talk. So Leny Yoro, Joshua Zirkzee, those are 2 done and dusted. Again, I told you my timeline of events. I'm ticking stuff. Things are happening now. Here's what I've heard, and I don't care. Not that I care about this, and I completely do not care at all about this, but I have to say it anyway. So there are reports that are saying that apparently this kid was coerced into joining Man United, that because Real Madrid had come and spoken to him and he had committed to them, given him them his word, and he wanted to go to Real Madrid. That's an open secret. He had preferred Real Madrid and stuff, but the Lille president Olivier apparently threatened him. They used tricks and intimidation to get him to sign a contract with Man United. That apparently they told him, if you don't sign for Man United, you won't kick a ball for until your contract ends. That's in the summer of 2025. First of all, I think that's illegal. I don't think football rules, FIFA rules would allow a player to be intimidated by a club like that. But also, I don't think it's true. But it's been said. But I've just put it to you. But even if it were true, I don't care. All I care about is that Leny Yoro is a Man United player. So we've got in fact, 3 generational talents at Man United: Kobe, Leny Yoro, and Alejandro Garnacho. Even Ahmad, those are 4. When is the last time you had such a Man United? Honestly, for me, this is a big win for Ineos, and big kudos to Sajim and team. Now, Another player that we are being linked with, low-key, is Adrien Rabiot, because the fact is, for the past 2 summers, Man United has been interested in Adrien Rabiot. But for some reason, at the 11th hour, he says no, he's staying to Juventus. And we as United supporters would never be rubbed rightly by that. Would feel disrespected. This player doesn't want us. We are Man United. And of course, the whole arrogance and pedigree about us, because we are Man United anyway. We've earned the right to be that arrogant as a club. But at hindsight, if you think about it, would you blame Adrien Rabiot for turning down Man United to stay at Juventus in the times we are in with the Richard Arnolds and John Matters, who had no clue, with the Glazers running football like they didn't care about it? Would you blame a player at his level? Played 5 games at the recently concluded Euros for France. He was starting games ahead of the Real Madrid Shumenis, meaning he's a world-class player, Adrien Rabiot. Would you blame him for turning down Manchester United to stay at Juventus? If he had turned down Man United for RB Leipzig or for Bologna or for Como, the club where Pepe Reina is now going to be playing under Sheikh Fabregas. Meanwhile, Reina is 41, Fabregas is I think 37 tops. And that's not for me. But I'm just saying, would you blame a player the caliber of Adrien Rabiot for turning down Man United in the past, not the Ineos United, but that past United, to stay at Juventus after what Cristiano Ronaldo said about the lack of facilities, after what we've seen, what we know, the rot at Man United? Juventus is a top class club. That's why a player like Cristiano Ronaldo would leave Real Madrid and go for them. They are a top club in terms of money. They had offered him another contract of 7 million euros per year. He felt that wasn't enough, or he felt he wanted to move and take a new challenge elsewhere. The reality is, he's a port player, he's a good footballer, and he's a free agent. He's there. United has wanted him. The same manager, Eric Ten Hag. Don't you think it would be okay for this Man United in the rebuild? Don't you think we would use the experience of Adrien Rabiot, 29-year-old, Euro finalist, semi-finalist, player starter in the Euros team, 5 games at these Euros with all the talent that France has? I think for me, I would take him. And I don't think he would take more than 100,000 or 120,000 pounds per week tops. Pay that. We are only paying his wages, honestly. We are not paying any fee for his signature. I think for me, this is a deal I want to monitor. I want to see what Man United does, because we're not going to sign everyone. Indians might feel like they have the money, but if you can get certain good players like this for free, I think they would come in handy, because there is quite a number of things you think Rabiot would teach Kobe Maino and the young Ugarte, for whom Man United seem to be focused. Because according to the reports that are just coming in, United seem to be advanced. No official bid has been placed yet, but it's soon going in, and we seem to be advanced. And the advancement of Ugarte is mostly dependent on PSG's advancement in Joao Neves of Benfica, and it looks like Benfica are willing to bow down and go ease a bit in terms of their valuation of Joao Neves. So most likely, Joao Neves will join Paris Saint-Germain in a deal that won't be even more than 80 million pounds, perhaps plus some add-ons, and that would mean United would easily go and sell Manuel Ugarte. So that's a bit of what's going on. So with Yoro done now, what is next is, of course, most likely it's going to be delete, so that deal is done. Of course, Bayern were trying to hold out for a higher fee, but United, I think, are stuck to their guns. If they agree, that will be done because it's a direct deal. And then, of course, Ugarte is now also in line. Don't you forget, a left back and a right back are the other areas that Man United will be looking to expedite, but also expect some players to come in on loan. A winger, especially an attacking midfielder, could be added onto the team, because there is no proper balance of creativity, at least if last season is anything to go by. So busy weeks ahead for Man United. Ineos is working. Ineos are working. Now they are serving. Peace, love, and harmony, fam. I'll catch you later.